Mm-hmm.
We are live on TikTok. Welcome if you happen to be joining us this evening. Happy Wednesday to you. This is the Custer Chronicles podcast. I am your host, Dwayne, and this is my also host,
Kelly
K. We've been away for
I thought we were
minute,
waiting
so.
for the song to go down.
This is for TikTok. They give a little bonus extra.
They can't hear you like that under the music.
Okay. Listen.
Can they? Oh, because they can't hear the music.
They can't hear the music.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
The music is only for the audio.
My bad.
Yeah, so
My bad.
we're trying some new stuff out. So we are live on TikTok. Happening. The recording is for YouTube, and the sound is for Spotify and every other audio engine that is playing podcasts. So just kind of balancing out the two. So no, they didn't hear this music on TikTok. They can't hear this.
I thought it was all connected.
Music.
I totally.
Not connected.
All right,
it's all good.
Got it.
But we are back with another episode of the Custer Chronicles. I am your host, Dwayne, and my also host,
Kelly K.
Kelly K is still in the building here. We are here with another episode. We didn't wait too long to bring you a second episode or a follow-up episode to our last the Book of Custer. So we are back with another. I had fun when I was creating the art for this new episode, All Minions Go to Heaven. I thought that was hilarious. Sorry. So we were having a conversation about what we think our new bodies would look like in heaven.
Oh, I forgot what the conversation was.
We were trying to figure out, what do you think our new bodies are going to look like in heaven? What do you think? And I was like, you know what? I really don't know. I don't know if I'm going to look like this, but just not have, the internal, workings and pipings and all that stuff. But she was sleepy. So she was like, what if we look like minions? What if when we get to heaven, we look like minions and
we have to slide down the slides and bounce and
down.
Make the little noises, and some of us have one
eye from one cloud to another cloud. And
think about it, they're always happy. They just walk down the thing and everything kind of misses them.
They are always happy. I can definitely agree to that.
See?
Minions are always happy.
We'll all be minions.
Hopefully I become Bob. I want to be Bob. If I get to be any minion, it's got to be Bob.
The fact that you know their names as a grown man is a problem.
Do you not see my minion statues over here? One day I'm going to show you guys on the other side what the back part of this office looks like. And we have all of our collectibles that we've been... Well, yeah. If you're on TikTok, you'll be able to see this. But this is what our little... it's growing. It started off as one little shelf that had just Super Mario stuff. A couple of little knickknacks. The Incredible stuff was there. The Minion stuff was there. Some of the Golden Girl stuff was there. And that was pretty much it. Well, a couple of Mario stuff. But it's grown. That was from most of that stuff was from late 2021, Christmas 2021, the Mario stuff. And then all of our little excursions, all of our little trips, we decided we were going to grab a shot glass from every time that we traveled together. We decided. You agree.
He goes in every...
I like your shops. I'm the biggest tourist that is from the state that I'm in. Literally, I love going to Orlando to kind of hang around all the tourists.
And he goes in all the tourist shops, every one of them that says, Florida, get a Florida shirt. Really?
I don't own any Florida shirts, by the way. I don't own one Florida shirt. I don't own anything
Stop it.
I don't own any clothing that says Florida. Oh, speaking of wearing, I know you guys saw me post it online, but this is our Custer Chronicles merch. That's really not out for the public yet. I was just testing it. It was actually a gift for Kelly, and I loved it so much. This was for Valentine's Day. I did this color scheme. Pink.
The
Chronicles.
Navy blue and...
It's not navy blue. It is black. Folks, you guys can see this online,
it's
right?
Navy blue, correct?
What color is this shirt? What's the dark part of this? What color does it resemble?
Navy blue.
It is not.
Tell me what color
blue.
his shirt is.
It is not navy blue. This shirt is not navy blue. This shirt is black and
it's
pink.
It's not black.
This is black. What do you mean navy blue?
It's not black.
It's not navy blue.
It looks almost purple today.
It's black. Stop it. I've watched it a few times. Whatever. Got my logo. Yep. No, nothing on this side. Yeah. But Chronicles, and then number 21 is significant because that's when this podcast started in 2021. So I picked that one. She has her own too. And then I got some custom shorts, as you guys probably already saw on our Instagram page. But anywho, how was your day?
Oh, I had a day.
Yeah, we both recently got off of work, so we haven't really shared our days with each other just because we figured it would be better banter for the show. But how was your day?
We had ices.
I saw the pictures. How did that go? I'm assuming that was a whole hot mess with children and ices and getting
that's
sticky
so much fun. That's the fun part.
Did you have one?
Yeah.
How many did you have?
I had one. I gave the extras to the good kids. The teachers' pets.
That would be
the ones that always help me.
Oh my goodness.
What do you do? Who do you think I gave them to? Honestly, it was whoever had the highest points because I had like 3 or 4 left.
Who do I think?
Don't answer the question because I don't remember.
Oh, never mind. I can think of who my favorite students are, but I'm pretty sure they weren't the ones that got them.
Guess what?
What?
Okay, so this morning, Cole, my little Cole, he comes in, trotting over. He's like, "I got something for you," and he hands me this bag. He said, "And guess what? You can keep the bag too." I said, "Wait, what?" He said, "You can keep the bag too. It's a cloth bag." I was like, "Well, I hope so."
Like a Crown Royal bag or like a gift bag? I'm confused.
It's like a teacher bag. It has like a saying on it, like a canvas.
Okay.
So I open it up and I look. I sent you a picture of it. Did you see it? It's Tinkerbell. It's the Tinkerbell calendar, like the whole big. The big one that I wanted.
I didn't pay attention to it when it came through. I saw it briefly, but I was on a phone call at the time. But I wanted to go back, but then there was a whole other bunch of text messages that came after that, so I didn't get to see it. He got you a Tinkerbell calendar?
It's a planner. It's a year planner.
Okay.
It's a thick one, and it goes by the weeks or whatever. But then it has like the Tinkerbell little sayings, and then it's her picture on the front.
I saw
little corny stuff. Picture. And then he got me some pins with these like diamonds and different tops that are super cute that match. How about I got excited about that?
For those who don't know, aren't aware, it is Teacher Appreciation Week. So if you have a child that is in school, showing appreciation or giving sort of a high five to the teachers that actually spend a good amount, probably about as much time with your kids as you do, is probably highly appreciated because
I raised them more than I do my own.
The stuff that teachers have to go through is the stories that Kelly comes home with, and then what she tells me that the other teachers have to go through on a daily basis. Not just dealing with the kids, but dealing with each other, dealing with planning, not just for that day, but for the week and then for the month, and even bleeding into dealing with stuff for next year, kind of setting stuff up. You guys go through a lot.
Mm-hmm. That's an understatement.
If you had to pick one word to describe what it's like to be a teacher, what would that be? And action. Go.
Sinking.
And cut. Sinking? Titanic sinking?
Where all the ships going down. We can't do anything about it. They just give us the stuff to teach. We can't see. You wait till they're all employed.
Wait until who's all employed?
All these kids. You wait till they all graduate. And they're the only ones that have the jobs, and we're the old people.
Oh my God.
We're in trouble.
When these inmates start running the asylum and we all get put in old folks' homes, it's
gonna be sad. Like yeah. I can't.
Let me ask you a question. So we watched something on the news the other day that was talking about why Generation Z, why this new batch of kids is difficult to lead, or why employers find them harder to work with. And one of the things that they mentioned on there was they're not self-starters, they're not motivated, they're very emotional, easily offended, they can't stay focused.
Exactly.
Who do you put the onus on kids being that way? Do you put it on the teachers or would you put it on parents?
Society. It's a mixture of everything. You have parents who don't take accountability. You have laws in place that aren't necessary for discipline reasons, stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
So you have some laws. Then you have the laws that are coming into the schools and telling us what to do that aren't age appropriate. Like if these younger grades were doing more social emotional, we might be fine. These kids don't know how to act. And we're like, okay, learn this. Okay, get this. Learn this letter, do this. Some of the stuff my kids have to write a paragraph before they can leave me.
She's a first grade teacher.
6 and 7-year-olds.
Now remember what it was like when we were in first grade and the little thing. We were just basically going to art class and coloring and drawing houses. And I think we were learning our letters and we were kind of working on how to put certain small words together. We had reading time, but it was pretty. But this class that she teaches is so intricate. But here's the thing: there's no proof showing that the level that they're trying to put these 6 and 7-year-olds on is actually working, because we are not the smartest country.
Nope.
We're not the most educationally advanced country in this world.
Actually, we're pretty much down at the bottom.
We're toward the bottom. We're not high.
Think about this. How many people, when they graduate high school, know what interest rate is? How many people, when they graduate high school, know how to get a loan? How many people know how to buy a car? How many people know what credit is? They don't. Unless you do certain classes. Oh, I'm going to take this business class and I'm going to be specific about it. It doesn't happen. How about changing a tire? Changing oil?
So here's the question. I play devil's advocate. Is that something that you think parents should be teaching kids or teachers should be teaching kids?
I think it should be in the schools.
You think changing a tire should be a class?
If they say that we are preparing them for the world, and we'll do like home ec and things like that,
that's what I was thinking,
put changing tires and those class shop and stuff, put those back.
They had that. I want to say they had that before I got to high school, maybe a couple years. I might have been in junior high, maybe middle school, where they had shop. My high school had a whole garage on the back side of it that they would have cars in, and it was like it was an elective. So you had the home economics where you can do this, or you had art class or whatever. They started implementing business courses, but they had I guess part of shop is what you can go down there and you can learn something mechanical or how to fix or change something on a car.
And how to build stuff.
And by the time we got to high school, they shut that portion of the school down. They're like, yeah, we're not doing this anymore, because I think they had to pay an extra teacher salary or something like that. Probably a liability.
It came into insurance and liability. The FFA, the farmer ones, they're not so big anymore. All of them. They've gotten rid of everything. They need the financial class. They need those if we're going to have any success.
Yeah. Agricultural stuff, like you said.
Nobody knows how to do anything.
No, they can't.
They don't know. And I feel like that's the way they want it. At the end of the day, think about it.
Well, also,
what's the narrative? Why are we doing it? Why are we taking you out of school? Oh, we don't have money, but we have money to send where? Oh, give me a break. Come on now. There's money that can be used. Come on. We can send how much money overseas to do this? We can go and, let's go down and support this cause this week because it's automatically just happened. But you can't help schools. Can't stop those shootings. Come on.
The outside world has teachers all messed up. I mean, I was just reading about what Megan Trainor said about teachers, and whatever context she meant it, even when she tried to apologize and explain herself, I'm like, that apology doesn't necessarily fit the narrative of how you spewed F teachers, screw teachers, I'm homeschooling my kids. And then she comes back trying to apologize, saying, it wasn't directed toward all teachers, but I was bullied in school by teachers. And I'm like, then say F those teachers.
Right.
The teachers that raised me or that supposedly were there when I was in school. I don't like them. Don't just say screw teachers from your past and then say I'm homeschooling my teacher, because that shows how you feel about teachers nowadays. So her attempt to save, and I got to watch more on it, but I lost kind of interest, and I'm just kind of like, obviously I'm defending my wife who's a teacher. When someone says screw teachers, I'm going, why are you saying this?
Mm-hmm.
Like, they are the most underpaid and undervalued, but the most overworked. And there's got to be a cutoff point where parents have to take these blinders off, mm-hmm. where it's like, I'm just dropping these kids off at school, and I'm going to, worry about work or whatever.
We thought with 2020 that was going to be the moment. They had them at home. They had them at home. They were like, "Oh my gosh, y'all got to take them back." And
out of sight, out of mind.
And it was like, wait a minute, we're just their babysitter.
That's it. That's all it is. Because now that
go back to work, go do this. I don't care. Yeah. I don't care if you're safe or not. Wait, what?
Yeah, they need somebody. They need high-paid babysitters, someone who can watch their kid and teach them a thing or two while they're there. But at the same time, when these kids get home, they go back.
Teach them a thing or two, but you know what? Leave that out and this out. Here, do this. Teach them that part. Say this and say that. Like, come on. Your child is not the only person in the classroom.
Right. That's true.
It's not.
I mean, that's
society. You're not going to be the only one in the room, and you have to respect everybody's wishes in the entire room.
Agreed.
Not just yours.
Listen, I'm with you. I'm with you on that one.
Sorry.
No. Hold on. So let's sort of change classrooms. Let's move over. So tell me about the pizza party idea that you had.
Okay, so
explain to the people who don't have any idea what's going on.
Okay, what happens is there's 4 classrooms in my first grade thing, and we'll do room transformations. So that means we'll take our classrooms and we'll transform it into a donut shop. We'll transform it into a construction site or a escape room, just depending on what we're doing for that thing. Okay. So I like pizza. We're doing pizza next Friday. So I decided I have 4 groups, and then I have my 2 islands. My 2 island friends. So I've decided I'm going to have my 4 tables, but I'm going to put my 2 island friends together for a reserved upgrade.
What?
They're going to be a reserved upgrade.
Oh, goodness. Do they know that?
No. Okay. But they will. Because they're not going to want to be together.
Whole pizza theme. I created some menus, some makeshift classroom menus for her. So they're reading books as well that tie into the theme of pizza. A couple good kid books. I actually took a look when I was Googling because you had given me the names on. Let me make sure this is actually
so I can make the QR codes. Yeah. You didn't believe it was the titles that I was giving you?
Some of them you were off on. You were off a couple words. Oh, okay. So I was like, all right, let me go and just check. Then I'm looking, I'm like, oh, these look interesting. This look kind of cute for a kid. Yeah, I'm a big kid. I like kids. So it was just kind of intriguing to.
So what happens with those? He made me like the menu. It has the book and I'll put a QR code there. Mm-hmm. So that will sit on the table. So the kids, when they have their iPads, they can just scan it, watch the story or whatever. And then they'll go to a station, whatever station number they're supposed to go to. They go to that station and they have to do whatever they're supposed to do according to that book. So let's say it's main idea and detail.
Hold up. Call back from last episode. See, this is exactly why kids are so spoiled. This is why they're going to have a hard time when it comes to getting a job, because remember the stuff that we had to go through when we had to do research on a book. We had to go to the library, the Dewey Decimal System.
Yeah.
That's
what we're talking about.
Is it the Dewey Decimal System? Why do I feel like that's not it? It might be
the little cards, the drawer that you pull out, and yeah.
It was the Dewey Decimal System. Anyway, they had to go find the cards. You had to find out what aisle the book was, what row, what column it's in, all that stuff. Where these kids can literally take their iPads out, scan a QR code, and the book is right there in front of them.
That's why people are impatient.
No wonder why, if things get challenging for these kids, they break down into a ball of tears because they don't know what challenge is. But parents would prefer it that way because
tears. I'll take the tears over throwing shoes.
Oh God! Oh Shoot the whole thing.
Or stabbing.
Y'all don't
Listen,
find. Hold on.
at
Wait,
this
wait.
point, I'm gonna be very, very honest. At this point, all I can do is smile and laugh. I can only do what I can do.
You don't find it curious that when we were in high school, there were no school shootings? Columbine happened after we graduated. Well after. What was that, 99?
Mm-hmm. Because we had our behind beat.
That's what I'm saying. As kids, we would never have thought about... If you're talking about being upset with a teacher, you weren't shooting a whole bunch of people.
No,
There were no school shootings
hilarious?
back then.
Let's give teachers guns. Listen, high school teachers don't like your kids. Have you seen these videos?
Oh, for sure. For sure. These teachers,
go ahead and give them a gun and let's see what happens. That would be a disaster. And I'm making light of the situation, but I'm going to be very honest. There's nobody that I know that's a teacher that I would be like, oh, here you go. Yeah. You go be the first person to save us all. Well, yeah, there's one, Charlotte. Charlotte is queen of everything.
I think she can handle it too. She's
could.
Probably like
she handled the bear.
She's flipping around her hand.
I told you about the bear. Their stuff was up in the tree and they were in their little tent thing and the bear was trying to get their stuff. That's why you put it up there. And so they got kind of trapped in their tent for a while.
Charlotte's awesome.
She's super sweet.
She's awesome. She's my favorite there. I gotta be honest with you. That's my buddy. Hopefully she'll watch this episode. But man, I forgot what I was gonna say. It was a good point too. Okay, no. We were talking about high school teachers not liking these kids. Listen,
not all teachers like them. Some of them really like them.
The joy of teaching has left these teachers long ago. The reason why they got into teaching, that I want to reach these kids, I want to help cultivate their minds and put them out into the world as smarter and more intelligent. I want to have an impact in these young people's lives, generation or class after year. That is gone because they have to deal with bad parenting on the other side during the daytime.
Let me stop you there. It's gone, but it's not. You get the momentum back up and you feel like you're back there again.
Well, after summertime, after summer break, you get a recharge. Yeah.
However you can get it. Well, half my school is going to be doing summer school, so they're not even going to get a break. They're going to be nice and fun in August when I get back. But once you've had that break, you can recharge or whatever you're doing, you get it back.
For how long though?
Until somebody kicks you down again.
That's what I'm saying. So after 20 years in teaching, you go from summer break not being around your little babies and you deal with children. So it's easier to fall back in love with them. You're talking about a high school teacher that's taught history for 25 years. He starts a brand new school year. You tell him he's as excited as a first grade teacher dealing with young babies? No. He's dealing with attitude on the first day, kids not showing up, kids talking back, kids disrupting class.
There's no accountability.
Cursing. Your 6 and 7 year olds aren't in class cursing. They're not throwing stuff at you in the sense of where you're not feeling like you're threatened or in danger. I understand what's going on in the world. I'm talking about you in whole. I know your story, Kelly. I'm talking about first grade teachers in general. You have less concern about the physical dangers from a first grader.
I hate to tell you, but a first grade teacher got shot. You saw that, right? Not only that.
That is a one-off.
Listen.
That's not the norm.
I get what you're saying.
Okay.
It's more intense in the high schools. However, us younger grades, there's a lot. And the problem is there's no consequences. There's nothing we can do. They know we can't put our hands on them. They know mom and dad will do da-da-da-da-da.
Walk into class, fire a warning shot in the sky and say, listen, all you little whippersnappers better sit down and fly straight. Because if anybody gets out their seat, bang, bang, chitty, chitty, bang, bang.
Well, if you don't have an administrator that has your back is when it's hard. If they have your back and stuff, it makes it a little bit easier.
I'm going to snap on that one because you were spitting facts on that one. So
you got to keep one or the other happy. One of your administrators, you got to have somewhere to go.
Well,
I try to keep both of mine
administrators
happy.
seem to be walking blind. It's like plausible deniability. What they don't know, they can just say, "Well, I didn't know. No one told me." They don't want to be informed because they don't want to help. They want to hold on to their cushy jobs, make their money, and not necessarily have anyone interrupt that with teaching or helping. Anyway,
At some schools.
at some schools.
Some schools, not. I wouldn't say where I'm at. Mm-mm.
Well, yeah. I'm just saying that in admin across the board, and that goes for the state of Florida. So whether you live in Tampa, Pompano Beach, I'm talking. I'm sure that there are board of educations that care more about prestige than they do the actual educators.
Yeah.
I'm not talking. Not
now that I've seen across the board in all schools, that it's more about who you know, who's your friend, who's you're not. It's dumb. But it's just like I told you, my idea about the whole team leader thing. Okay, so I gave him this idea. You have 4 people on a team. It comes down to, with teachers, for some reason, they get mad at each other for somebody applying for team lead, but this person wants it, and then there's bad blood. It's just dumb. Women are dumb with stupid stuff. If you eliminate that piece, you're going to take a lot of the drama and bull crap of the backstabbing and, oh, this person is, come on, take some of that out. It's exhausting. When I say it's exhausting, it is exhausting to the point I don't come out of my classroom 90% of the time.
But is it exhausting?
It's exhausting.
It's exhausting. Listen, we've learned through just experience that the mean girls from grade school and high school and college,
they never go away.
They don't grow out of that. Some people actually carry that into their regular life as adults, and they just
It's
hang around
watch.
They hang around other mean girls just to make themselves feel like, oh, I'm not the only one who thinks this way. And then no one cares about getting better. They still want to keep their mean girl ways. Anywho,
it's so dumb, but
it really is.
But when people are that way, they're that way. Let them be who they are. Good luck.
Vengeance is mine, says the Lord. I will let the Lord take care of, their. I pray for repentance for those folks.
I just hope that they don't hurt more people along the way, if that makes sense. Like, start leaving people alone at this point.
I'd like to think it's just going to take an individual situation to kind of wake them up from it. It's probably not going to be a group switch over in mindset. It's got to be individual basis.
It'd be nice.
It would be.
But it goes back to the individual person that's on the other side receiving, not taking it.
Yeah.
Not taking it, not letting it bother them.
Yeah, but that's not helping the mean girls become different. And they're not seeing the error in their ways.
They never will.
Anyway, I'm about to leak out some
if somebody's mad or they think a certain way, or they have a conversation and they don't like the way it goes and they're having a temper tantrum, then...
Do mean people know that they're mean?
I don't know.
Do rude people know that they're
I've been
rude?
told I'm mean. And then when I'm like, what did I do? Well, you said this. Okay, well, that's not how I meant it. Let's talk about it.
You slapped me in my sleep, so you are kind of mean. I've been slapped by you more times in my sleep than
that will keep happening.
Than I can count. I have been abused, you guys. I have been abused, TikTok. My wife beats me up in my sleep. She will. All right, so I will reveal a little something that's kind of, it's personal, but I'll reveal it anyway. So I snore. Like I snore. Like I snore like I have a squirrel trying to hold my nose and I'm struggling to breathe. I snore. So that being said, there's occasions where we sleep opposite ends of each other. She sleeps with her head toward the headboard. I sleep with my head toward the footboard because the noise is so loud it keeps her from being able to relax. She also sleeps with earplugs in.
It might be the vibration that gets me too.
Earplugs that she puts in her ears to keep herself somewhat sleeping. And she's had to upgrade her little earplugs a few times because I snore so bad. She's had to get the more denser ones and the ones that have the higher sound decibel resistance. And, so I've had to deal with it all. So there are occasions where...
You've had to deal with it? Wait a minute. What are you dealing with?
I've had to deal with the fact that...
you can sleep?
That I can't talk to you once you put them in. And I'm having a conversation with you and you look at me like, And I'm like, you got your ear marshmallows in. It's ridiculous.
That means I'm done for the night.
But then she beats me up in the middle of the night, and then when I try to call her to stop, she can't hear me. So every time she'll just be hitting me. She'll grab me, she's shaking my leg, and I'm like, what?
That's not what's happening.
What happened? And
that's
she is not waking
happening.
up.
That's not what's happening. That is not. That's your dreaming.
Oh, you're abusive in your dreams. You are a warrior. You are an American gladiator in your dream.
No, no.
Remember the TV show from the 80s, The American Gladiators? You are an American gladiator. You are living out your childhood gladiator.
No, I roll over sometimes and I'm trying to see if you're still there. So when I do it, I go.
Where would I go? You think I fell out the bed? I might as well, as far as you push me off sometimes.
That's so what I'm doing. Because if you notice, once I'm done, I hold on.
Yeah, and it's confusing because you hold on like you jumped out of an airplane and you need me for stability. This is like she's white knuckling holding on to me. She's holding. I'm like, and it wakes me up. I'm in a panic, thinking something's wrong. Someone's in the room. Something happened. No. She's just checking to see if I'm still there and not abducted by aliens. Anyway, time for a little fun. We're gonna have a little fun.
Oh no.
So, all right.
I'm not reading cards.
This is a game that I love called Which One? Actually, you bought this game, so whatever.
I'm not reading those cards right now.
Nope, you don't have to read them.
Oh, you're going to make me answer questions.
I'm going to make you pick a card.
Oh, no.
Pick a card.
I don't think after school. There's no thinking.
Just pick a card.
No, I'm playing. Spanish teacher would be so
Take
proud.
that whole stack. Take that whole stack your thumbs around. This one, these two too. All right.
You're sabotaging me.
All right, you don't got to read them yet. All right, the cards as you pick them. The game is called Which One? Would you rather?
Oh no, we're doing would you rather. Oh no.
Would you rather have a mullet? I hate sneezing. They sneak up on you and then they kind of hover like I'm coming. No, I'm coming. I'm just playing. No, I'm coming. And I hate sneezes. All right. Have a mullet or spend a year on a deserted island alone.
With what? Do I have stuff on the island?
There is no extra additives here. Spending a year on a deserted island alone. What would you want?
My stuff, like internet and like.
You're not going to have TV. Internet on a deserted island.
Listen, this is my thought. I don't have to work. But you wouldn't be there. No, that doesn't work. I'm getting a mullet. Can't do that.
Getting a mullet. All right.
Man, that sucks. That haircut's really ugly.
Read me one.
I cannot see it.
Is the lighting down in here? All right, I got you. All right.
I'm looking at it going, I cannot see.
All right. Oh, so the answer, actually, I'll answer that one too. I would say, at least I'd have hair again if I had a mullet. I'd do a mullet. I'd have a mullet.
You better have a mullet.
Yeah.
You get on an island by yourself and leave me here.
You got the kids. I
had them for 16 years before you too.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, more than that.
Okay. Surf in shark-infested waters, not swim, but surf in shark.
That's the word I was trying to say.
Surf in shark-infested waters. Hold on.
Say that fast.
Surf in shark.
Now you know why I was struggling.
Surf in shark-infested waters. Surf in shark-infested waters. Surf in shark-infested waters. Why do I keep saying surf? What's a surf? Surf in shark-infested waters. Surf. Dang it! Surf in shark-infested waters.
Okay, there you go.
Shark-infested waters. Surf in shark-infested. Surf in shark-infested. It's infested. That's getting me. Surf in shark-infested waters. Anyway, or arm wrestle a bear. Who was sitting a bear down for an arm wrestling match? What kind of Harry Potter magic is that? If you just sit a bear down to arm wrestle.
I don't think his hand would be Oh my, that's not gonna work.
I mean, his paw is about the size of
My
your
head.
head. It's not your whole upper body. It's probably,
That ain't gonna work.
The bear's paws are pretty big.
I'm going with the sharks.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm going with the sharks.
Hold up.
I at least know how to defend myself against
a shark by doing what?
Poking him in the eyeballs.
Good luck getting past his mouth.
And their nose.
Good luck getting past his mouth. See, they move faster.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Sure, go for it.
Do you think sharks always attack just because they're there and you're there?
You're asking somebody who doesn't swim in the ocean. So I'm going to say yes.
It's not true.
Sharks always do it.
No,
sharks are mean.
No,
they're evil. They are the vampire bats of the ocean.
They don't.
They attack.
They don't. If they feel threatened or they're really, really, really hungry.
Yeah, and how am I supposed to determine? I'm supposed to ask them, excuse me, Mr. Shark, how hungry are you? On a scale of 1 to 10, how hungry are you in this very moment? I don't know that. So I'm panicking. He doesn't change a certain color when he's hungry.
I'm going with the shark. You're going with the bear?
I'm going with the bear.
What you going to do with the bear? You're just going to jump on that paw and just try to push it down. He's going to sling you up against a tree.
I'm tickling the bear. Plain and simple. Tickling the bear. He's got his arm up. That's it. Listen.
You must have done that before.
No, it didn't say what kind
I've
of bear.
I've never heard of somebody tickling somebody during an arm wrestling.
It didn't say.
Have done that before.
Didn't say what kind of bear. It could be a koala bear. Bam! I could beat a koala bear. A panda bear? No, I probably couldn't beat a panda bear.
Panda bears are mean.
Panda bears they're pretty strong.
They're mean, I heard.
No, it wouldn't be a polar bear. I see them tear a seal apart. I'm still going with a koala bear, although they are dangerous as well. They're actually very vicious and dangerous. I still arm wrestle a koala bear.
Are they really?
Yeah, they're cute in pictures. Koala bears are very deadly. Very deadly. Mm-hmm. Look it up. All right, next question. Eat worms in your soup.
I don't eat soup.
See, this is a millennial question right here. Have really slow internet. See, Dalen will answer this and he'd be like, oh, I eat the worms. Can't lag. I can't lag on my internet. No.
What's the sound? Make the sound.
What's
the AOL sound?
I can't.
The dial up.
I can't make that noise.
What does it sound like? I can't remember.
You've got mail. That's all I got. So which one you go?
You want to go in the chat room?
Which one did you pick?
Oh gosh.
Really slow internet or eat worms in your soup?
Can I season them?
You do whatever you want. It's only one meal. That's a good thing it says. It says eat.
And it doesn't say how big it is.
Doesn't say. You can have a dog.
How long do I have to have internet like that? Forever?
That's not much soup. Huh?
How long do I have to have internet like that?
We'll say a day, a full day.
Oh, I'm good. I'll do the internet like that. That's fine.
Internet.
Yeah.
A month.
No, I mean.
Well, look at the panic in your face. You couldn't do a month of slow internet?
Nope.
He's so spoiled. Your kids.
I was having a hard time a second ago because it was taking forever to go to the next page.
Oh, this is good. This is a good one. Ready?
Maybe.
Have a dog lick your food before you eat it. Always have an itchy face.
I'm going with the dog.
You would have a dog. You would have
Diamond.
Do you see
Diamond
this?
or Daisy?
No. Our dog has her nose under the door because she misses us. Anyway,
I don't know if you can see it, but she's right in the middle of the doors.
She has her.
There's her nose under there. What are you doing, Diamond?
She has her nose under the door because she's trying to smell or get our attention. So you would have Diamond lick your entire plate of food before you eat it, rather than having an itchy face and always have an itchy face.
Yep. You gonna have an itchy face? You don't even like when your beard itches.
I don't, but I would tolerate that more than what could possibly. Diamond has eaten poop.
A dog's mouth is cleaner than a human.
That's a myth. I don't believe that crap for a second. And who is gauging that?
Who did the test?
Who did that test? So listen, we're gonna swab this toilet bowl, and then we're gonna swab our dog Misty's mouth. And yep, the toilet bowl's got more germs on it. Yeah, I'm not buying it. Sorry. Not buying it, folks. All right, next one. Having to walk tiptoe instead of walk. Or having to tiptoe instead of walk. Have a constantly rumbling stomach, like mine is right now, because I'm starving. So you have to tiptoe everywhere you go. Bathroom, walking to school.
I'm going to tiptoe because the rumbling of the stomach, depending on where you're at, people can hear that.
Baby, your calves and toes are killing you. I don't think you could tiptoe from this office to the bedroom when we're done with this show. That's what I'm saying. You talking about
it doesn't have to be stuff we can actually do.
Huh?
I couldn't eat worms either. I'd throw up. Duh. It can't be.
Well, eating it. No one said anything about what happens realistic. Afterward. It is sure it's realistic.
It's not realistic.
I constantly have a rumbling stomach because I'm hungry. All right. Ooh, this is a good one. Controversial. Bite your tongue every time you eat. Every time you eat. Ooh. Be captured by aliens. I asked this one at work and everybody said
I'm going with aliens. It hurts to bite your tongue.
I asked this one at work during a brain break and everybody said, bring on the aliens. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah.
He was like, listen, if they take me away from hearing my kids, I'm good. I was like, oh, okay, I get it.
That really hurts.
Biting your tongue?
Yes.
Yeah, it does. I stopped
eating.
I would
never eat again.
I drink. I'm making nothing but shakes. Nothing but I'm circumventing this one. I'm going nothing but shakes. I don't have to eat. I don't have to chew nothing. I'm just swallowing.
Oh my gosh.
But captured by aliens.
I'm going with aliens.
Yeah,
They're just.
I don't know if I actually picked one because I said I'm making shakes. I'm not really eating anything.
No, you're not. Pick another one.
All right. Live in a house made.
Oh my god.
Live in a house made of biscuits.
Are they cooked?
Live in a house made of biscuits.
No, that matters.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Why?
Because if it's dough, then it's like squishy and sticky. If it's cooked, then it's not.
It's just fluffy and flaky.
Yeah.
You want your house to be fluffy and flaky? And every time you walk out the house, you're ashy?
Would you just answer the question?
They're like, why is she so ashy? It's biscuit sauce. I mean, it's biscuit dust. That's all it is, just biscuit dust. What kind
of biscuits you eat?
Listen, these little layers biscuits that you've had.
You're talking about
we
the
didn't
real
biscuits. I'm talking about homemade, old school.
Yeah,
grandmama made them biscuits.
You didn't marry that wife. I'm sorry.
The ones that Popeyes be making, the ones that you bite and chew 3 times, and all of a sudden you dehydrated in the face.
That's what I was just gonna say.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, so I didn't even finish both questions. So live in a house made of biscuits.
Right.
Crush rotten eggs with your bare hands.
I'm gonna crush rotten eggs so I can walk away. And then
because you think, I gotta do is crush a few rotten eggs and
then I'm gone.
I gotta be honest. I'm living in a house full of biscuits. Now I will be homeless in about an hour. That's why I asked were they cooked or not. You give me some strawberry jam. I'm
you gotta keep it as a home.
No, I don't.
Wait. Read the question again. A house full of biscuits or a house made of biscuits?
Live in a house made of biscuits.
Yeah, see? Yeah, no.
It's an insurance claim. Getting money.
Sorry, I ate my house.
I'm eating my house. Natural disaster. Natural disaster took my house out. I ate it. With some strawberry preserves.
Oh my gosh.
I need to cut my check.
I can't breathe.
So you're crushing the rotten eggs.
Right. Oh my gosh.
All right. Ooh. Be covered in fur. Use toilet paper made of sandpaper.
Taking the fur.
Now, here's the thing.
We're not hurting down below.
It doesn't say the fur is growing off of you. It could be like the dog's fur. Like the dog's hair is just all on you because, it's stuck all over you.
I don't know, but I'm definitely not.
Definitely not using the sandpaper, toilet paper.
I can't even think about it.
I know.
You know me very well.
I know.
I cannot even, I have a hard time using work or and I get so mad because I have my little stash of stuff, and people find it.
And so you
I don't care. Use it. Just tell me. So when I go in there, it's still in there. I think it's like an ongoing joke. I really do.
This one is the last one. This is the kicker. Ready?
Okay.
Have all of your teeth fall out, or sneeze every time you blink. Oh, that's the winner right there.
All my teeth fall out because I can put dentures in. Yeah. You can fix that.
You don't think there's a bigger problem if all your teeth fall out? There's a bigger.
They can still do implants. Do the implants. You live on. You don't have to sneeze the rest of your life. Boom. Problem solved.
As someone who has a couple missing teeth, dang, I sneeze aggressively too.
You just said a few minutes ago you hate to sneeze.
I do. I just thought about it.
Said that.
No, I didn't say I hate sneezing. I said I hate how sneezes sneak up on you and then they come. I'm coming. No, I'm not coming. All right, I'm coming. And then it just kind of shows.
It's amazing how you can remember an exact conversation and every single word that you said.
But
it's just amazing.
I'm waiting for the insult. Come on.
It's just amazing.
Drum roll.
Yeah, just amazing. We'll leave it at that.
That's what wives do. They remind you that you don't remember anything. But we both have ADHD, so welcome to the club.
I own mine.
I'm owning mine too. Sort of. I'm just trying to sell it. I own it, but I'm trying to sell it. All right. That was our segment on which one. All right. So, I don't know. What do you think? Think we should bow out? Did we give them a good episode?
Yeah, I think we're good.
All right, folks. Well, if you did join us in the TikTok live, thank you so much for joining. Even if you didn't come into the actual chat, and if you just watched us from the outside of our window, we appreciate you even stopping by for that. If you do have a second, stop by our page, check out some of the content that's on there. Go to our YouTube page and check out Custer Chronicles to see actual shows that we've done so far. You can always go in there at any point in time. We are on Spotify. I'm trying to upload a few new episodes on Spotify, but our older episodes are there as well. If you feel like checking out some stuff on your drive, on your commute, while you're cleaning, all that kind of stuff. So thank you so much for joining and taking the time to watch us. You could have been anywhere, but you chose to hang out with us for 47 minutes. So thank you. I appreciate it. And my folks on YouTube, I appreciate you being here with us. No, we wouldn't be anywhere without you guys. I would have no reason to even get this shirt made if it wasn't for my YouTube friends. So thank you so much for hanging out with us. Please be a friend, tell a friend about the show. If you found anything humorous, enjoyable about this show, please go ahead and spread the word. But thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you. We'll be back sometime. We'll be back, hopefully not too long. We'll be back soon. We're having a good time doing this. Plus, I got to be able to show you this, our TV background, our little underwater aquarium. We're sitting here talking about sharks. I'm sitting here staring at the underwater stuff. Anyway, we out. Appreciate you guys joining us. And we are live. I almost forgot to say we are live. We are live.
You didn't say it.
Yeah, we're live. Peace, y'all.
Look at tú. Mola.